wasn't going. It wasn't going. I just went through a big explanation.
Gotta do it again.
It wasn't going.
There you go.
It was practice.
It was practice.
Look, now it's flickering. I don't know what it's doing. It said 1, 2, 3. I can't tell if it's working.
Somebody.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Okay,
So,
technical difficulties.
Technical
guys.
difficulties.
David was
I
fantastic.
did a fabulous talk about Binah.
Really in depth.
In depth, it wasn't working. So.
But you didn't have this one on.
Yeah, well, let's do it. Let me try the nutshell version.
Well, no, you gotta give.
All right,
you
yeah.
gotta do the whole thing.
Okay, I got to do the whole thing again.
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
Okay.
I'll be a little more concise this time because I do want to try to be meditating by 7:35 Pacific Daylight Time coming up.
Happy full moon, everyone.
Full moon, Aries, Libra, full moon. Oh my gosh, right square my Mars. Charming.
Ah. Okay. That explains a lot.
So anyway, as you know, we've been going, following the Sephroth up the tree. And so we have done Malkuth, Earth, the 3D plane. We have done Yesod, the groin chakra, the astral light, the moon. We have done Mercury, Hod, words and organizing and communication and Mercury. And we have done Netzach, Venus, the power of emotions and emotional expression and power. So head thinking, glandular thinking, and the unity thereof, a balance in perfect balance in the heart chakra, the Christ consciousness, compassion, heart chakra, sun stuff. We of course we do that sphere in our middle pillar exercise. We did Mars, Gabura, the forcefulness. The limitations enforced here in Mars. We did Hesed, Jupiter, the great benefic Father God, the bestower of God's blessings and good things. And now, however, this is what really needed to mention, is we're crossing what is not illustrated on this illustration, is the line here, and that's the abyss. So the idea here is that below the abyss is we're working with human consciousness in human society, in of course many other levels and aspects of all that as well. But when we cross the abyss, above the abyss are the supernals, which may be, in Kabbalah they're called the supernals. We can think of them as the eternals, the unchanging aspect of God, of Source. And that is 3 spheres, okay? The crown, which we do in the meditation, Kether, is like source energy prior to polarity. So here we have, coming out of that with the lightning flash, the first expression is ultimate maleness, this idea of just energy in movement. But where is it being focused? It's being focused to the Great Mother, the manifestation. Video stopped. It says video stopped.
Oh, no.
Check again, please.
Is there something to click again?
No, it says end live video is a different button. It's okay again. Okay, I can't understand why.
It's just glitching.
It's glitching. It's just glitching. So I'm just going to carry on because my end, occasionally I get this flicker in what's supposed to be the kind of studio representation of what's going on. There's a flicker, but the actual page there's a big button that says end the video, and it's not, I haven't hit that. So, and it still says that. Now it's flickering again. And we're just going to keep trying here. Our Wi-Fi is fine. It's supposed to usually super good. I got to say, if there's an issue here, it's with Facebook. We're just going to carry on. So what I wanted to really get in there while it's working is this mention of, so from source energy, pure source energy prior to polarization, we have this polarization of the male and the female, the divine, the ultimate concept of male, which is energy, and the ultimate concept of energy and motion, and the ultimate concept of female, which is a place for that energy to be and a place for that energy to go. And we get the whole concept here of manifestation. Nothing's manifested in Saturn here where we're going. Nothing's really taking form. Form, we don't get form until we get to the bottom. But without that concept of that femaleness of the divine womb, of the great mother, we would not have anything going into manifestation. Interesting, when we show the tarot cards soon, it's glitching.
I said it's glitching. I just answered somebody.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So you just continue talking.
I'll continue best we can. If it's glitching, we'll see what it looks like before, and then let's hope for the best for now. So what I wanted to mention is this is like the yin and the yang in the Eastern idea. It's like the male energy and the female energy and the unity that they provide, and the movement and so that's where we're going. But to get there, we have to cross the abyss. You think about your higher self. Think about the whole concept of ceremonial magic is to attain knowledge of and conversation with one's higher self. What is one's higher self? One's higher self is the spiritual being that decided to take on the incarnation that you are in right now. It's a spiritual being that is beyond the concept of soul. We're all individual spiritual beings, and we all have a soul that is attached to this incarnation. But beyond that, we are a spirit that is experiencing many incarnations. And that knowledge of and conversation with that higher part of ourselves, that spiritual part of ourselves, is actually found here. That we can, in the heart chakra, is where we can connect to that higher self that is a part of us. This is a higher level. This is like the deity level here of a supreme God and supreme goddess. So this is even beyond that. The idea is that when we cross the abyss, we have to drop our egos. We have to drop our identification with this incarnation. We cannot really experience the supernals or the supreme source energy with our egoic thoughts, with our rational mind, even with our personal emotions, that to actually participate in these supernal energies, we cross the abyss. And what crossing that abyss means is that letting go of leaving that egoic identity behind. So, which brings me to mention, of course, we will do our Rose Cross ceremony, which creates a circle of light around to focus and protect. We will do the usual our supreme invoking of the Pentagram to call in the 4 archangels of the 4 quarters and the 4 elements to energize the circle. I will remember to do an invoking hexagram for Saturn to bring that energy in particular into our temple. And then we'll be doing, of course, the middle pillar exercise to get us in sync with higher awareness, where we can begin to try to connect to these high Saturn energies. And I have been doing a little bit of mentioning a place to go, buy a big tree, find a comfort. There's a place in the roots where there's shelter. Once I get us there, I'm going to mention an option of kind of either you could step down, find a cavern to step down into steps into a dark place, or just kind of to be in that quiet place. And the way to connect to Binah is really about the darkness. There can't be light without darkness. That we're challenged to find the light within during times of darkness. That is the metaphor for the whole kind of winter solstice. Is find the light within during the darkness. And here, but this is on even a higher level. So I'm going to go hang this up again. Hang on. I'm going to. Dallas, you want to say something or show your tarot cards? Because I have to go get that.
Okay.
Incense.
All right. So the 3 threes.
Yeah.
And the queens, or just the.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Okay. Oh, here I come. Hello, friends. David's just gone out to get the incense, and I'm going to show you the tarot cards. So. Tonight with Binah, it's the 4 threes and the queens. So here on my, which is the initiatory deck tarot of the Golden Dawn, is the there she is, isn't she lovely? She's the 3 of Cups, which is a lovely card. I'm quite happy and satisfied with things, successful. The 3 of Pentacles, building. Now the 3 of Wands, he's looking very contemplative. In this, the wands are being held out over his head from the smoke from the fire that he's sitting in front of. And the 3 of Swords, which is in this deck meaning possibly fear, fear from something that is far away. And the queens, since we are in Binah, and she is the queen and the goddess, and she's represented by all of the mother goddesses. We have Queen of Cups with a lovely ibis in front of her there, and a lily, and her cup is full. Queen of Wands, the fiery queen. She's actually the reason I bought this deck. This card called to me so strongly. We have the strong woman. Queen of Pentacles, very northern, very, looks like she's got everything under control and in her hands. And, well, the Queen of Swords, somebody's lost their head, which is not unusual with the with the Queen of Swords.
Or as I like to say, cutting a male ego down to size.
There we go. Thank you, David. Cutting a male ego down to size. Yes. She looks like she's yelling about it too. She's not too bothered by it at all. So, okay. There's our cards. David's back.
Okay.
Things are getting smoky in here.
Yeah, I got it. Let's just open that up for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all over here.
All over here? All over here. Okay. And I brought the
Nice.
obsidian sphere.
Obsidian sphere, because that's
For Binah.
perfect for Binah. I wanted to say a few. Oh, yeah.
We have our very own Binah sphere here.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, crossing the abyss into the arms or womb of the Great Mother. A few things to meditate about and on are, it's called Binah, which translates as understanding.
Or intelligence.
Or intelligence. Thank you. The image is a mature woman, matron. Hecate works here as a goddess a lot, and
all the great mother
all the great mother goddesses.
Yeah. Frigga.
Frigga.
Guanyin. Ran. Isis.
Zeus. Isis a lot.
Of course.
Perhaps like Hera.
Ishtar.
For sure. The more ancient concepts here. And also what would work too is the what's the word? The ancient Paleolithic, or what the fertile mother goddess image. The ancient kind of Stone Age mother goddess works here too. Kind of the idea of Mother Nature as well, although of course in purest sense Binah is way beyond Mother Nature, because this is where the concept of this sphere is prior to manifestation of the physical universe.
Ellen here would
Please.
put, she says she would place the gods and goddesses of the underworld in this sphere, because the dead are also the unborn, and therefore the womb of life would be the place not only of the beginning of life, but also of its end. So at the end of an incarnation, we return to Binah, divested on the way through Geburah of those things to be left behind, broken down, and after a time, reborn.
So it is the home, the house, the place of that transformation. It is the place of death, but it is the place of the womb of birth, both at the same time. Of form. It is the place, it might... Yeah, okay. So, God name, Yehovah Elohim. Archangel, Zafkiel. This is a sound. Think of that when you're meditating, if you're looking for input or guidance. Zafkiel. The order of angels, Aralim, which translates as the thrones. The Aralim. And the thrones, the idea of the place, the structures upon which these divine hierarchies or levels of energies rest in an actual... Because if there's any kind of hierarchies or systems, not so much hierarchies of bossiness, but sort of metaphysical, non-physical, spiritual structures, which is what the Kabbalah is all about, a map of the unseen. So it's in Binah where that map is made, because it has to do with the energy adapting itself into structure and structures. Order of mundane chakra, Shabbatai, or Saturn. Symbols: the yoni, the cup, the outer robe of concealment. The threes of the tarot. Colors: in spirit, it is crimson. In the next level, it's black, dark brown, gray flecked pink. But we're focusing on the black level here because we can attempt to reach that in our consciousness. The title of the third path is Sanctifying Intelligence. The foundation of primordial wisdom, otherwise called the creation of faith. Its roots are Amen. It is the mother of faith, its emanation. And in other words, and Binah is a thick darkness which yet veileth the divine glory, in which all colors are hidden, wherein is mystery and depth and silence, and yet it is the habitation of the supernal light. There is the supernal triad completed, and the sphere of its operation is Sabbatai, or rest, and it giveth forms and similitudes unto chaotic matter, and it ruleth the sphere of action of the planet Saturn. And Jehovah Elohim is the perfection of creation and the life of the world to come, and its archangel is Zadkiel, the prince of the spiritual strife against evil. And the name of the angels is the Aralim, the strong and mighty ones, who are also called the Order of Thrones. I know, but he might be wanting back in again. Oh well.
Just let him outside.
Oh, outside.
That's
Goodness.
where he wanted to go.
Trouble boy.
And is the archangel is also the archangel of the Akashic records?
Zadkiel?
Yes.
Okay, I can go with that.
Zadkiel, the archangel of Binah, he's also the keeper of the Akashic records.
Keeper of the Akashic records.
Yeah.
Well, according to us, that's the Akashic records for the galaxy, anyway. Let's go. The key god figures Isis. We can use that. Hecate. We like those.
Aset, which is the ancient.
Aset.
Aset.
Diana here too. Talks about Diana. Diana and Hecate represented by both Diana and Hecate. The bright and the dark together.
The spiritual experience of the Sephroth is the vision of sorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
it's where the information that comes down from on high goes into form before it.
It has to take some sort of form before we can begin to connect to it or understand it.
Right.
But more likely on this level, that is experiential and symbolic. If you want words or sensible thought, that's down on this side of the abyss. It's not up there. So maybe we should just get going then.
Okay.
I mean, we could talk about this a long time, but we also would like to be meditating around 7:35.
Because that's when the full moon is precise here on the West Coast.
Okay. So I just won't burn any more incense, and I'll just close this a bit because it's noisy.
Getting cool. Getting cool too.
Okay. Alrighty. Our glitchy video, we'll have to check it later. But please hang in through the glitchies. Who's that? Dedicate this temple to the goddess and the god. This evening, we're connecting to Saturn and Binah. Okay. That's all good there. We're all good. Here, I just want to... Somehow I think I need some sounds.
Okay. Because we're crossing the abyss?
Yeah. I don't know why. Feel free to rattle that.
Okay.
Let's leave it there for now. Because I'm going to use this Athame for our sphere of light. Hekis, Hekis, Estebebeloi. Pardon me. Ate, Malkuth, Vegabora, Vegadula, Leila Am. Amen. From there. Yaheshua. 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 Yehovah Shah. Yod He Shin Vov He. Yehovah Shah. Yod He Shin Vov He. Sign of Osiris slain. El, the sign of the morning of Isis. V, the sign of Typhoon Apophis. X, the sign of Osiris risen. L, V, X, Luke's light, light of the cross. Virgo, Isis, mighty mother. Scorpio, Apophis, destroyer. Soul, Osiris, slain yet risen. Isis, Apophis, Osiris. Iau. Exarpe hokoeman antabi teoem. The divine light descend. Yorivahi Elohim, Yorivahi Lovadat, Shadayel Chayer Omeha. That's the divine light descend. Ate Malkuth, Vegabora, Vegadula, Leolam. Amen. Call upon the archangels and the quarters.
Okay. Thank you. Yexarte ehe Oro Ibazot Pi Yehovah, Yehovah. Hail, Gabriel, Archangel of the East. Raphael, my apologies. Hail, Raphael, Archangel of the East.
Heye. Oyepteia pedoke. Elohim. Elohim. Hail Michael, Archangel of Fire, in the south. Emper Selgayo Al. Hail Gabriel, Archangel of the West. In the north, Enna Enta Agla. Close curtain. Imor dialectega. Adonai. Hail Uriel, Archangel of Earth, the north. Before us, Raphael, behind us, Gabriel, to the right hand, Michael, and to the left hand, Uriel. About us flames the pentagram, and in the column shines the six-rayed star, as above, so below. Ate Malkuth Egabor Egadula Leila Am. Amen. So be it. So this is our drawn and protected and energized circle. And tonight we are traversing the second path of Binah. Binah, the great mother, understanding and intelligence, divine intelligence. Symbols, the mature woman, the matron, the crone. The threes of the tarot. Archangel Zafkiel. Order of angels, the Aralim. Mundane chakra, the Shabbatai, Saturn. Symbols, Yoni, the cup, the outer robe of concealment. Color, black. The title of the third path is Sanctifying Intelligence, the foundation of primordial wisdom, otherwise called the creation of faith. Its roots are Amen. It is the mother of faith, its emanation. Ah, yes. Haha.
Unicursal. Yes.
Right. To that end, I invoke the energies of Saturn and Binah. Ari. I did that. I don't know how I wanted to. Okay. Arita. There. Arita. Jehovah Elohim. That's the ticket. Zafkiel. Aralim. Saturn. Aleph. Somebody said it's not glitching, but it still flickers here occasionally, so I don't know what's going on. Heck, they're going to make me use Zoom or Skype or something if they don't, this doesn't, anyway, yes, that's not for the thoughts for now. Thank you.
7:37.
Close enough. Coming out of the sky. Let's relax. Remember to relax the body. Relax the jaw. Relax everything. Sitting up straight though, or lying flat, straight. It's all about the posture. Try to establish the 4 square breath. Breathing in for a relaxed count of 4, pausing for the personal count of 4, breathing out slowly for a similar count of 4, pausing for a count of 4, breathing in for a count of 4. 4 square breath in a relaxed fashion. It's more important to be relaxed about it than it is to be precise. So give that a couple breaths, relaxing, and imagine an orb of white light atop the head. From that pure light source atop the head, imagine the light energy descending into the body through the top of the head to form a lavender orb of light. A lavender orb of light in the throat area. Its God name is Yehovah Elohim, which is also our God name tonight. Yehovah Elohim.
Yehovah Elohim.
Yehovah Elohim.
Yehovah Elohim.
Yehovah Elohim. Bring the light energy down further into the body to form a bright yellow orb of light behind the solar plexus. in the body. The light of love, the little sun inside. Yova ilo vida'a. Yova ilo vida'a. Yehovah Elohedah. From the bright yellow orb behind the solar plexus, imagine the light energy descending into the body further to form a purple orb of light in the groin area. Light of life, God named Shaddai El Chai. Shaddai El Chai.
Shaddai El Hai.
Shaddai El Chai.
Shaddai El Hai.
From the purple orb of light, bring the light down to the feet or the root if you're cross-legged, where it forms a russet orb of light, brownish red, the light of form, grounding us. The God name is Adonai Haaretz. Adonai Haaretz.
Adonai Haaretz.
Adonai Haaretz. bring the attention to the light atop the head. On the exhale, imagine light energy coming down through the left side of the body to the feet. On the inhale, imagine light energy coming up along the right side of the body, from the feet to the top of the head. Exhale light energy down through the left side of the body to the feet, and inhale light energy up along the right side of the body to the top. And on the exhale, imagine light energy coming down over the front of the body to the feet. On the inhale, bring light energy up along the back of the body, back of the calves, back of the legs, to the top of the head. Exhale light energy down through the front of the body. Inhale light energy up along the back of the body. And on an inhale, collect the light energy at the light orb of light at the feet. And on the exhale, release and have the light energy rush up the column of spheres in the body, up through the top of the head, to fountain down around again, all around and through the body. On the inhale, collect the sparkles and the light at the feet. And at the exhale, release the light energy up through the body, through the top of the head. imagine a great tree. This is your tree. And as you approach the tree, you know that there is a comforting place, a secure place within its roots you can duck into. But know also that it is dark. We know that we must have the dark, we must know the dark to contain the light, to hold the light, to give the light a place to go. Find a place of darkness and silence, and know that it is also a place of comfort. guardians of the quarters. Uriel, Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, Saturn, I thank the intelligences and energies called and attracted to our ceremony. Bid them farewell. And the temple be closed. And we're going to stop this and start again.